Trying to multitask with one arm is quite difficult. It's BodyPower and it's Saturday, so actually technically for us it's day 1, but it's day 2 for everybody else. We are just about to set off. There's a lot of people around this hotel as well. No. So we're headed there and I will be on the Nocco stand, chuck everything in the car, which I'm super excited about. And also I am doing the cooking, on the healthy eating stand. Healthy eating kitchen this afternoon as well, so hopefully we're going to get some footage of that for you all that haven't been able to make it. We made it, and this is the door. How close was that? We're here! It's so loud, so I don't even know if you can hear me. But yeah, if you've not tried, please get yourself a little store. So just come off the healthy eating kitchen stand and I'm so overwhelmed at how many people actually turned up. And that sounds silly, but I genuinely had, you know, I guess feelings that no one will be there, but it was really, really cool and everything went to plan. Yeah? Yeah. Went to plan. Everything got eaten as well, which is the best thing, and it was all good. And they liked it, and it was good reviews, so yeah, super, super happy. And it's gorgeous sunshine outside as well, so just come out for a bit of fresh air. I'm going to head back in a little while and then go for a team meal tonight, so that should be fun. Day 2. I haven't vlogged much, to be honest. It's been so busy and crazy, but I'm here on the Girl Power stage and me and Sophie are just about to go on in a sec.
everything fitness related.
Hello. So my name's Gemma Stanley. I'm going to be quite honest, I feel like a little fish in a massive ocean right now, so being sat here in front of you guys is just so surreal. I'm on Instagram, probably the world's longest Instagram name. It's Gemma_Nicole_Standards, that's my full name. I'm also a YouTuber, and I'm an online coach and personal trainer. I'm a posing coach as well, so as you don't know, we both do compete with the UK BFF. I've been in the fitness industry, actually been teaching and coaching for a good 4 or 5 years, but my background is from dance and performing arts, so that's how I got into competing. And like I say, to be here today, I'm with Mocco this weekend. So I went to university, I have a degree in dance, and then when I left, I was at a loose end, wasn't performing anymore, wasn't actually training. And if any of you have been to university and lived in halls, I'm sure you understand you kind of eat rubbish, you go out all the time. Alcohol was a big part, I know you're nodding. And I gained weight. Now I won't say that I was overweight, but I wasn't comfortable with how I looked. Kind of went a little bit squishy around the edges as you do. Looked good in clothes, but not so good without them. So, you know, wanted to do something about that. So I left university and actually got into teaching exercise classes. Then went down the route of personal training. And it wasn't until nearly 3 years ago now that I met Paul. Sat and had a few conversations, and I got in touch with a coach in what would have been January. I then did my first competition, which was the UK BFF Beginners in the July, and I won that competition, which was just a massive shock. I kind of went in thinking, yeah, I'm going to be on stage, you know, you get to do your hair, you get a nice tan, you're wearing, you know, jewels and everything, and it was amazing. And kind of from then on, I've done more and more competitions. I think what we've both learned from doing these competitions, as I'm sure you guys have had competitions where you haven't, it's very, very mentally draining as well as physically. And if you haven't competed, that is something that I would say to, you know, kind of understand. We will go into a little bit more detail, but it is very, it can knock your confidence. As much as you build your confidence and you look insane on stage, coming out of that competitive prep, it can play with your head a little bit. So, yeah. Right.
I think I want to just touch a little bit more on that, because the most common question I get asked is about competing and the amount of DMs. I mean, I have joked on my Instagram story recently about my daily DMs, and sometimes they're not very appropriate, but a lot of the times they are about females asking me what it takes to compete or thinking about starting competing. And what I would say to those people is, you've got to do it for the right reasons. Don't just do it to get sponsored or that everyone else is doing it, so you feel like being in stage lean or prep condition that you're going to make yourself happier. Because actually I have learned, because I have been 2 years ago that person who weighs out every single blueberry and thinks if I have 3 blueberries extra it is going to be detrimental to my progress. And actually I have learned that a balanced lifestyle, and you don't want to look back on, you know, years and think, I really missed out on, you know, family time and friends' birthdays. I missed out on a life just for 30 seconds on stage, or where you may come away with a plastic trophy or you may not. And what, even though I have won quite a few shows, I've also not placed in a lot of shows as well, so it's not all been plain sailing for me at all. But what I have learned is that doesn't bring you happiness, and if you are going to compete in a show, that is all great, but as important as prepping, you need a backup plan for afterwards, and you need to know, you need to have goals in mind for afterwards, because post-show blues are a real thing. If you are prepping for 12 to 16 weeks and your main focus and all your focus is just on prep, afterwards it's kind of the anti-climax. You know, you could come away with a plastic trophy that you have in your living room, but then what do? If you've alienated all your friends and family, it's very hard then to pick yourself back up. and also learn to accept yourself when you're not super shredded.
Just going back to the kind of post-show blues. Last year I started prep in January and I was on prep for 11 months. Now, if you've ever been in that prep mode, you'll know you're in a calorie deficit. 11 months, I can see your faces going, what? January till November, and that just kind of spiraled. So what happened is I did the first competition last year at Nationals, which was in April. I was devastated when I didn't place. I was so shredded, and one of my recent posts on Instagram, you'll see the difference in photos. I'm so proud of where I got to, but obviously it's not what the judges were looking for, which is fine. I came out of that show and was like, next one, I'm going to do it again. And again, I did it a couple of weeks later, still way too lean, and didn't place again. Now, coming off the back of the year before, when I did quite well, that messed with my head so much. And I went through a period of binge eating, and I'm talking, I would do, a couple of days of being on prep and think, sod it, I can have, biscuits, I can have a packet of biscuits, and it doesn't just stop at one. If anyone's ever suffered with, I say suffered, but if anyone's ever gone through binge eating, you kind of eat, but then tell yourself it's alright, because you'll just not eat as much the next day, or you'll do a little bit more cardio the next day, and that's actually verging on, I would say, personally for me, not so much an eating disorder, but it is mental. You've got to be aware that it's not right, and you've got to find that balance. What I've decided this year, and one of the questions that I've got quite a lot is, when are you competing? I don't know. I'm thinking I will compete later on this year, but at the moment I'm finding that balance. I've now come out of prep, so I don't actually have a prep coach. I'm implementing the information that I know on myself, so I'm coaching myself, and I'm actually carb cycling, which allows me to, on those high carb days, if I want the cookie or a chocolate bar, I want to go out for a meal or have a dessert, you can plan it in. So I'm still getting that nice balance, but as Sophie mentioned, I'm not alienating myself from family. We're here this weekend, we went out and we had a few drinks, you have a big steak meal with chips. She's laughing because it was a lovely night. But you've got to give yourself that freedom and that allow yourself to go out with friends and family. If you're on prep, that's fine. Some people can, and we've both done it. Gone out for meals and taken Tupperware boxes with you. You get some really odd ones. But it's what you do. But what I will say is this year, I'm focusing so much more on building my strength. I'm deadlifting, I'm squatting, I'm enjoying training and not having such a regimented scheme, which means you've got a little bit more freedom in what you're actually doing with food and with training as well. And also, I personally think it's so important to be confident in yourself before you step on stage. So you have to be confident in how you look and how you feel as you are right now before you put yourself into a calorie deficit, before you put yourself into prep. I say that because, as we said right at the beginning, it is very mentally draining, and I don't think people understand that if you're not actually in prep or you don't do research. I definitely didn't. I went full steam ahead in 16 weeks, didn't cheat once, didn't have a refeed meal, and yes I would, but I came out of that and I rebounded, and I didn't understand the importance of the first diet either. So it's like you can do your diet and you lose lots of weight. As soon as you eat something again in a calorie surplus, you're going to put weight on. You've got to prepare yourself for that.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold